What's up, guys? Fatal One here, coming at you live. Not really. Coming at you about 3 days later. Bringing you the Vault of Glass raid, as you can see here. This is actually my second attempt to try to get through it. The first time I was a level 25, and that didn't work out so good. So this is my second attempt here. We get through it in a little bit over an hour. So just bringing you guys a walkthrough here. I am a Warlock class, level 28 when I did this, using the auto rifle, switching back and forth between a sniper and fusion rifle with void damage depending on where we're at. But here we go, jumping into it. Oh, hold on, pause. This is a from a live event that I streamed on Twitch earlier this week, so there may be some pause moments in it while I'm checking messages. But this is the first part of the Vault of Glass raid. As many of you know, the objective here is to hold down these platforms. As you can see, that white part was up. What you want to do is keep that up the whole time, and while you do, a spire will be forming in the middle of the map. Once it's completely formed, another door will open, leading you into the next area. Now, you really don't have to worry about all these goblins and stuff here, other than the fact that, you know, they'll kill you. But they are allowed into the platform area. They will not break that ring there. What you really have to worry about is these Praetorians. If you have a legendary fusion rifle, or just a very good fusion rifle that does any sort of void damage on it, that's really what you want to use to bring down their shields, and then just go ahead and finish them off. The fusion rifles just chew right through them. As you can see, that took down his shields pretty quick, and then it's just a matter of finishing him off. As you can see, he broke the ring there, so it did cause a little bit of a delay in our game, but that's alright. Got it back pretty quick. There he is again. On this left end, he'll form usually down there, sometimes in that little tunnel up top. Again, he is your main target. Focus on him. Worry about the harpies and the goblins later. We're just hopping around here.
They don't want to come back. Oh, down low.
Waiting on them to come back.
Oh, it's just harpies.
And yeah, you hear me in the video there saying this is way easier. From what I understand, every level you are below 28, it does a 20% damage reduction for the damage that you can do to the enemies. So it can make it very difficult if you are below level 28 trying to get this thing done. As you can see there, I was attacking the wrong Praetorian. That one was going up towards the middle, and I thought he was ours. Let the one that was coming for our lower ring break it for a second, but we got it back here. It's usually good to have somebody go out there and greet the Praetorian, if you will. Say hello with your fusion rifle. Distract him a little bit. Try to slow him down from making it to the ring. And if you do that, usually you can get him destroyed before he makes it there. As you can see, pretty easy.
Front DC. Oh, those are just.
And our spire is almost built, or it is built. Looks like it's built there. So must not be quite done since this thing is coming back out. So this should be the last one. Get it destroyed. Kill those guys just because this guy's trying to get me, trying to ruin my no death streak so far, but I don't let him. And now the door is going to open up. So we'll run up top here.
Where's the chest? Where's the chest? I need.
And once this is open, it will lead you to the first chest. Do a little dance to celebrate if you want. Summon your vehicle. Be careful not to fly off the edge like I do, like some of them do. You don't want to do that, especially if you're doing it on hard mode, or if you're going for the no deaths. So you run down this tunnel. There's not a whole lot of options. Pretty straightforward. Well, you would think that it's pretty straightforward, but you can get confused running into a little wall. But keep going down. Won't be too hard to find your first chest right here.
Could have at least given you guys some spirit bloom.
And I got some ascendant shards. Never a bad thing. Got plenty of gear to upgrade. So you keep heading down into the next area. You're gonna have to do some jumps. Not as difficult as the jumping part that will come later on, but you can still easily die if you mess that up.
Don't ruin it. We're trying to do this deathless.
You're gonna head down. You see that little half of a bridge sticking out there, that little point. Once you jump off of that, that begins the next round.
On the left, I guess. What are we doing? Kill them until they're dead.
So what you want to do, what we did here, is split up. 3 people on the right, 3 people on the left side of the map, and you're going to protect that shiny ball there. Make sure none of the Vex self-destruct on it. The Conflux. So this is pretty much just kill, 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 and don't let any get back there. These are just kind of a few that come from the side here. A good portion of them are going to be coming straight up the middle there. So that is important to defend, and that is the closest area to the Conflux as well. So you're really going to want to have probably 2 or 3 people watching that middle area, if not more.
Alright, so if the green juice gets on you, gotta run down in the middle. Well, I've seen
And as you can see there, the Fanatics are starting to come out. Fanatics, when they blow up, they are going to drop that green light. If I turn back towards the middle here, you'll get a shot of it. Or if one comes out of my spawn area up top here. There it is. So if you step in that green stuff, you're going to have to run down into the middle and get yourself cleansed, or you will die. So it's best to just stay clear of it. It is pretty easy to get into the middle and get yourself cleansed, but it's even easier to just kill those things and avoid that green sludge. I'm just moving around here. We're still clearing them all out. See, we're able to keep them contained on those steps fairly easy. Every once in a while one will spawn behind you like this. You can get rid of them so you don't get shot in the back.
Are we moving up?
Alright, and then so after you defend that middle conflux, one will spawn on the left in this area right here in front of me, and one will spawn on the right pretty much in the same exact area. At this time you're going to want to fully split off your left and right teams, each a group of 3, and just defend these things. Again, you're going to have them coming from the middle there. You're going to have them coming from up top.
Oh my god, I just missed.
And you're going to have them coming down from the area that's like the bottom right corner of my screen down there. You can see the other players shooting down that tunnel there because more will come from down there.
When do those snipers on the side pop up?
Yes, I'm playing with the auto rifle that you were able to purchase just this past weekend from Zur when he made his appearance at the tower. This thing is great. It's a slightly slower rate of fire when you're scoping in with it, but does more damage to the things, to your enemies, and as you can see, it just works amazingly. It's one of my favorite guns, not only for the story mode and campaign missions, but also for multiplayer now. So we're just going to keep defending them here. You have Minotaurs that come up. Take care of them with your fusion rifle there. They don't have the yellow bar health, so they're pretty easy to take out once you pop their shields down. Hobgoblins. Regular goblins. Nothing new.
Hobgoblins back here. 3. A bunch. I don't know.
And as you go on here, it does get a little bit tougher to try to stay out of that ooze, as those fanatics are coming out of all different areas. Playing with fire there, but I had to grab some more ammo. Alright, looks like we got that part cleared.
I'm with DC. Where do we go DC? Just right here?
The next part is going to be the oracles. Again, you're just going to want to have 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and oracles will appear near the top of the area,
I think we're getting sniped at now.
near the middle of the area on the left and right sides, and near the back side of the area on the left and right sides. Pretty much just going to want to have one person in each area designated to an oracle, and then just go ahead and take out the oracles as they appear. Again, pretty easy. I find that an auto rifle works best when you're taking out the oracles. And oh, I lied. We're not doing that part. There's 3 confluxes now. So skipped a little bit ahead of myself here. But again, just defending.
Get off me.
Against the hordes of enemies. And I stepped in some of the green ooze there. You can see on the bottom left, mark for negation. So I went ahead and went and jumped in the middle. This gets a little bit tougher because there are 3 confluxes to defend now. And as you can see, it seems like there are quite a few more enemies coming out.
Alright, we got 2 back.
Although that could be just because my one of my teammates are down up here.
Oh, good looking out.
So I'm gonna go pick him up. There you go, buddy. Take him out up top. And as you can see, the green ooze is no longer just contained in the middle. Very easy to get caught in that, so just make sure you're paying attention, ready to run to the middle at any time to get yourself cleansed. Got another teammate down here. It does help to make sure that you're using communication. It's easy, you know, to be focused in on the task at hand and not call out for help when you need it. But, you know, make sure to let your teammates know if one of the people on your side are down so they can jump over and help, because you can get overwhelmed very easily in here.
Pop up and
Especially when you got this green stuff all over the ground, you can step in it. If somebody's already down, you know, very quickly you're down to one person trying to defend an area. So make sure to always call out to your teammates for that extra bit of help when you need it. You can see we let quite a few fanatics get out of the middle. They came over to our side, cover the whole floor with green stuff. Now we have to try to avoid that while fighting them. Okay, now we are going to start the part with the oracles. Again, just as I've said before, 3 people on the left, 3 people on the right. Have your teammates call out which oracle they're going to get, whether it be the top one, the middle, the bottom. This part here, the oracles are going off. They're just letting you know basically where they're going to be popping up throughout the game. So you don't have to do anything for that first part. But then after that you do have to begin shooting them. Alright, so there we go. First one's popping up. Teammates are taking them out. I'm pretty much covering this middle one here. The other guy was supposed to be covering the one at the top. I don't think he really knew where it was. It is going to cost us later. So definitely make sure everybody on your team knows where the oracles spawn at, so that you can get through this part as quickly as possible and move on to the next boss. Hobgoblins will also be spawning off to the side. You can shoot them, you cannot shoot them. If you choose to shoot them and blow them up, they do come back, so it doesn't really matter. I was shooting them here at first, but eventually I just left it alone. I was 28, they're 26. They're not really doing that much damage to me. So it is okay to just go ahead and leave them alone. Okay, got marked for negation somehow, I'm not entirely sure, but just run down here really quick, get cleansed, hop back up, and good to go.
I will not go away. Oh, I got marked.
Had to take that one out really quick because I guess my teammate wasn't paying attention.
So that's poppin'. Poppin', you have the upper left.
And again,
This one by these stairs.
get marked. That's by the guy on my side. He's not entirely sure where that top one is. So again, make sure everybody knows where their oracles are.
There's one on the stairs on the left side, and then one other one. Is there one up the stairs on the left side?
This part is pretty easy to get through, as you can see. Not a big deal destroying those oracles or these goblins or hobgoblins right now, but you definitely don't want it to take any longer than it has to, because this raid can already be pretty drawn out, so best to get through it as quick as possible. You are going to go through quite a few rounds of this. Not sure exactly how many. Let's see if I can find it here really quick while this is going on.
Left side, middle. They're getting down with those snipers now.
And looks like there's 7 waves of these oracles that you go through. So we should be just about done with this.
Rule of negation on your screen.
And when we get through it, we will be fighting the boss of this area. Again, here's some minotaurs. Knock the shields down. Only had to shoot them with 2 shots with the fusion rifle, so pretty easy.
Yeah, the middle left one. Middle map.
Yeah, guys, this raid doesn't have to be very hard at all. You just want to make sure everybody knows what is going on, because if any one person doesn't know what's going on, that can make the raid a whole lot more difficult than it has to be. Not because you can't kill the enemies or anything like that, but you know, because that one person is missing oracles, or doesn't open a gate that you need opened, or isn't shooting at the right person. So you just want to make sure everyone is very aware of, you know, what their job is and what they need to be doing during each section, and that'll help you get through this raid really easy.
Oh, do we not get a glimmer in here for killing any of these guys? Guess I shouldn't have used that
And I asked that, I used a consumable, as you can see here, to try to get some extra glimmer while I'm killing these Vex. But you don't get any glimmer. So don't use your consumables in here. It's a lesson I learned. Because you are not going to get a glimmer bonus. I guess they think the gear that they give you is enough. You don't need any glimmer. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, those hobgoblins up top just keep respawning forever. They're always going to be there. You take one out, another one takes its spot. So if you get bored, you can shoot at them. You can not shoot at them. It doesn't matter. They'll be back. There is also Juggler on when you play the Vault of Glass. If any of you don't know what that is, Juggler is whatever weapon you are using to kill the enemies, you will not get ammo drops for that weapon. So be sure to change your weapons frequently so you can keep all your guns filled. So I used to see me switching back and forth between my fusion rifle and my auto rifle quite a bit.
Well, they one-shot kill you when you're lower level. That can be annoying. Ooh, I just got 3 signal shots. Maybe upgrade fast up into this.
And when this part with the Oracle is done, you notice that you get a little surprise. So we are about finished up here. And there we go. You see I got some Ascendant Shards, 3 Ascendant Shards. Again, nice little bonus. So I've already gotten 5 Ascendant Shards in this raid. Normally you only get 2 or 3 of those things a day doing the daily, so doing the raid can help you out quite a bit as far as upgrading your legendary and exotic gear, as well as getting new legendary gear. Alright, so the last part here, that big boss guy in the middle is going to come out. You're going to want to have somebody on your team grab the shield down in the middle. And what you do with that shield is you wait for your super to fill up. And when your super fills up, you use your super with the shield and it will take down this boss's enemy, or boss's shield, and allow everybody else to do damage to him. So there he is. See the shield around him. You're not going to do any damage to him when it's up like that. The person's got to get the shield. It is best if they do a little countdown to let everybody know to go ahead and focus on the boss, because as you can see there are enemies still coming out while this is going on. So do a little countdown. Let your team know that you're getting ready to take his shields down so they can focus in and do damage. You can see that little red shield came around me. If you get that shield around you, you're not going to want to jump, really move around. You're just going to want to keep shooting till you take it down. If you jump out of the shield, you can die. So just stay still. If you see that red stuff around you, don't freak out, don't panic. Just start shooting. It'll come down. And he dropped the shield there, and we did not pick it back up in time, so we all died. If the shield goes down, make sure to call it out, guys, so somebody else on your team can run and pick it up as soon as possible. Otherwise you will be restarting.
The shield hits him.
So here we go again, part 2 for the boss of this area. I think we get it pretty easy this time. You're also going to have Oracle spawning while this boss fight is going on, so be sure to take those out as you need. You don't want those causing you to die either. Teammate's taking a shield down here. That shield went back around me. I'm just going to shoot, take it out, and do damage to him. Also, when his shield is down, you can see that little ring in the top right corner of my screen. If somebody goes and stands in that ring, you guys, it's going to block him from teleporting. And if you block him from teleporting, you just have extra time to do damage to him with his shield while his shield is down. It just helps you get through this area quicker if you can do that, because you do run the risk if you stay in here or if you take too long in defeating him, that he will become enraged, and then it's really going to become difficult for you to beat him. So make sure some people on the right side and on the left side are looking for that ring and blocking him from teleporting when you can. So his health's about a quarter of the way down now. We've knocked his shield down twice. I still have my fusion rifle equipped for this. And as you can see, this red bubble always seems to find me. It usually doesn't find you every single round like it has me so far, but just be aware of it. Sometimes I was playing the raid another day and was jumping around between pillars when his shield got taken down, and accidentally jumped out of the little bubble and just died pretty much right away. So just be aware that it's coming, so that you're not moving around a whole lot and you can go ahead and take it down and keep going with the damage. As you can see there, some of my teammates got trapped in it. Minotaur here, and take him out. When you are the shield guy, you can also destroy all this stuff pretty easy. Using the shield is sort of like using the sword of Crota, if you remember that mission. Your right trigger does a more powerful attack, but you can also use your right bumper. So while his shield's down, you're going to want to take the relic, run around with it, destroy some harpies, destroy some minotaurs, and get your super powered back up as soon as possible so that you can be ready to take his shield down again as soon as he teleports. Shoot him in his little eyeball there.
I got a shotgun.
And this is going to be the last round, it seems like, for his shield.
Oh, there's a chest. Yes. There you go.
There it is, going down. Trying to get him with the sniper. My teammate's standing in their way. And there he goes. Goes down. Pretty sure I got that last shot in. And after you take him out, there is a little area up here that not many people know about. So it's on the left side. Hop up in here. There's a little bonus chest. And as you can see, you got some spirit bloom. Got a little piece of green chest armor. Not that great, but
Oh no, there's a little.
hey, spirit bloom always helps. And at this point, you can either go down that area there, that people typically do, or you can come back into this area where the chest was and go down here.
Another hole.
As you can see, there's a little line. There's some backup here.
Better be a chest at the end of this.
Let you drop down here, drop down again, and there's basically just a whole lot of dropping down. Gonna run through this area. There's a little hole up in the wall. There it is there. Jump through that. keep heading down. Use your boosters wisely.
Safety first.
I don't know if you can actually die from falling too far. I've fallen pretty far on this part before without dying. Although I did get my shields knocked down all the way. But still, better safe than sorry. Especially if you're going for the deathless achievement. You sure don't want one of your deaths to be on a part like this.
Whoa, you guys, we got 12 viewers right now. That's right. Coming up in the world.
A few more drop down parts. We should be almost near the end of this.
Oh my god, I almost died. It's a secret cave though.
Some of the guys in here were saying that this does take a bit longer than the other one.
Here?
I'm not really sure. I personally have never taken the other way. I just always start heading down this tunnel while I'm in there grabbing the chest. Used all my boosters a little bit too early there. Ended up almost dying, but I made it. And we are coming out here near the end. Should be just about it. And when you get to the end of it, you will
Are we there yet?
have another chest.
Are we there yet?
Here it is.
Boom.
Made it.
Oh, he's all waiting for us.
This guy's just sitting there, hanging out,
And chilling out.
waiting already.
I'll open it.
And there'll be another
Fragment of the Prime.
little something in there for you. I only got a Warlock bond, nothing special. I would have obviously preferred the raid gear, but that's alright. My next time attempting to do the raid, I did get a piece of raid armor. I got the chest armor. It's pretty sweet. But I also did get a lot of the same stuff too. It's good. If you didn't know, the raid does reset every week along with the weekly Nightfall and the weekly Heroic Strikes. So you can go in and do it again and
Fatal.
try to get some more loot. And there is a chest in here as well.
Where do I go?
I'm going to follow this guy and get it. But if you aren't aware, those little guys right there,
No. That guy.
you do not want them to see you.
Is he allowed to see me?
If they see you, it's game over. You do not even want to bother trying to shoot at them either, because you're going to take down their health so little that it's not going to even matter. That little sound right there means you almost saw somebody. Gonna want to try to sneak around the best as you can.
Oh, I'm vibrating.
And there you see a Gorgon has found its prey. Everybody goes down. So don't be that guy like I just was. I'm pretty sure that was me. Don't be him. Stay out of their view. Normally we wouldn't be going this way. There is a much easier way to get through this. But since I hadn't done the raid yet, we were trying to grab the chest.
Oh, wrong way. Where'd he go? I don't know where I'm going.
So you get in the chest
There we go.
through this right area when you first spawn.
Am I not allowed to run or jump or make noise? What do I do? I crouch.
Right through here, just hang to the right,
Look at the right.
and
Oh,
boom,
there's a
there it
chest
is.
there.
You can't walk up those stairs for some reason. Your guy forgets how to do steps. You have to jump.
Look at that.
And some more ascendant shards, so that is what, 7 ascendant shards so far.
Gosh. Oh.
Got one of us. That's alright though.
Not it this time, not
So
it.
we're just basically going to restart here now, and now that everybody's gotten that extra chest in the room, we can go ahead and run through this thing. Alright, now pay attention to this guy's part, guys. I see people doing this a lot of different ways. This way seems to be the easiest. Really the only Gorgons that you have to worry about getting spotted by are the first one and the last one. Other than that, you're just able to jump on rocks and just jump right over them. It makes this part super easy, and it's a pretty simple path to remember. So got this first part here, you just run straight back, and then you can see this huge rock coming up in the middle. Just jump on it. All these guys are, jump on it, just go all the way up. At this point, those guys aren't going to be able to see you. They're going to be floating down below you. Hop over to that next rock, as you can see my teammate did. If you slide off the side, there are little parts that come out, so don't freak out. Just be prepared to jump and double boost up there. And then hop over to this one. Don't get too close to the edge like he did, otherwise you will get spotted. And we will be starting over. Checking out some of my gear here. I did get that shotgun during the last boss fight, Found Verdict. Not a big fan of the shotguns. I have an exotic shotgun that I'll hang on to just because it's an exotic shotgun, but really, I'd rather use a fusion rifle. And at this point we start having just a little bit of trouble. He caught us right at the very beginning. So we'll be going back. As I said, with this run here, you really only have to worry about getting spotted at the beginning and at the very end. All those other ones, you just bypass right in the middle as you saw the first one. Pretty sure we get it right this time. I'm dilly-dallying here. Probably typing to some people on Twitch watching the stream. By the way, I do stream, you guys, as I said earlier. This is a replay I pulled from a stream that I did this week. My link is on my About Me section of my YouTube page, so check it out, follow me. It's twitch.tv/xfatal1. I do the raids, do the weekly missions, do the bounties, all kinds of stuff. Pretty good to watch in Crucible. Not trying to brag on myself or anything, but I do kill it. So check me out, follow me, subscribe to the YouTube. So here he is coming around. This is the very first one, as I said, the one that you have to worry about. Have everybody crouched down on this top area here, or better yet, just stay back until you see him go around the corner up here, and then everybody can make a break for that big rock. So we're all clear here. Everybody's hopping down, running forward. I'm pretty sure I'm typing again, but that's alright. Here I go. And just sprint up. He's off to the right there. We're just going to boost up here and bypass all these other guys. I see guys going off to the left sometimes of this. There is a route to get onto this rock that we're jumping onto now if you go on the left, but you do have to avoid another one of those things if you go that route. It is just easier to just run right up the rock in the middle, jump onto that second rock, jump onto this rock, watch out for this one down at the bottom, and drop down, run right through the tunnel, and there you are. Would have been a lot easier if we weren't going for that box at the beginning.
Only 3 tries.
But oh well.
Or 4.
So,
Or 5.
gonna run through all here. Not a lot of drop downs. Not very difficult to get through. And that's because they're saving it for this part. This part is my least favorite part of the whole thing. So these blocks will appear. You have to jump onto them. Or miss like that. This is the first of many deaths that you will see. It's just pathetic what happened on this part. But anyways, you're basically going to want to jump from block to block. As the blocks appear, the one that you're standing on will disappear. So be ready to jump. If you're a hunter, if you're a titan, there are tricks you can do to make it easier. But if you're just a warlock, if you're just a little warlock, they make it tough on you. So we're paying attention here. Jumping across. Jumping across. I don't think I find it on this one, so it disappears on me. And I start to fall.
Oh no.
I try to use my gliders as best as I can to get across.
Jetpack's totally gonna run out.
I think I make it. I do make it.
Yes. I made
But
it.
as you can see, once you're done with that part, you are not done.
Figured out from underneath me.
Right here,
Make it.
the wall will push you off. As you can see.
Oh.
So do not use your jetpack coming up to that. Take your time. Walk up to the part of the wall that sticks out like that. Then use your jetpack and just boost right around it.
Start.
Otherwise you will start right back at the beginning. And there we go. Made it onto that. Made it onto there. Made it onto there. And oh, missed it. Missed it so bad. And as you can see, my teammates are chilling out. They're done with this. It's my first time doing this part. And I'm going to miss this one too. It's going to disappear right out from underneath me.
Oh, and this thing just
Oh, and somehow I made it.
Come on.
And I'm going for it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss it this time too.
Yes.
Oh. Made it. But bounced off.
Oh,
Yeah. There's always that one person.
you guys. You were saying this right.
The raid after the next time I did this raid, I had a guy in the party. It probably took him a good 15 minutes to get past this part.
I think they are probably
But
pretty entertained.
I'm the one person this round who it's happening to. And so here we go. Let's try again. So there's the first one.
Alright, here we go.
Jumping on it. Made it. There's the next one.
Or make it away.
There's the next one. And I didn't see this one. I heard it. I heard the next one appear. I knew that I didn't see it. So I just jumped for it right away. Try to land on this big stone again so I don't fall off like I did the
Yes.
last time.
Alright.
And again, now I know about that invisible wall. So I'm going to take my time here.
Not get
I'll walk around. And here it is. We're going to jump. Jump right. Oh. I didn't even boost around it. See. Look at that. Skill.
this.
And then almost went off the edge here. After all that hard work. Almost went off the edge again. So we made it. And once you make it here, gonna run through some last areas. And you will be in the final boss area. No more chests from here. Your last little bit of loot is earned by beating the final boss. So when you come in here, you're going to see these special kind of goblins. You're going to see a gatekeeper in the back.
Where's my chest for this part?
And what you're going to want to do is just start killing stuff.
I need a chest.
You're going to want to clear all these guys out. And then you're going to want to kill that gatekeeper.
I already got
When the gatekeeper is gone,
Get it again.
your team can start to open up the gates and take care of the next part. Here we are, clearing out goblins. Gatekeeper's teleporting around. He doesn't want me to shoot him. pretty easy to take down. Again, really the things that usually get you are if you just stand in front of them too long. You let too many of these small enemies build up around the side
Oh, I'm getting some
and can bite you.
for some reason.
So just take your time, clear everything out. I did notice that I was starting to get glimmer, so I did use a consumable to get a little glimmer boost. Alright, so once the gatekeeper is taken out, you will have the ability to open up the portals on the side. You aren't going to see me doing this, guys, because my teammates did it. I stayed here, I stayed back to defend. Just like a good solid team player, somebody has to do it. But what happens basically, they're able to open up those portals.
Yeah,
They go through.
Fusion rifle.
There are two sides. Basically, they run through, kill all the enemies in there. There's going to be another gatekeeper on the other side of the portal. You have to kill him too. 3 people take all that stuff down. They grab the relic that's back there, and they come back through the gate. When you come back through the gate, you are going to have to cleanse your teammates with the relic. Depending on what you use, usually that's just the left bumper that you use to cleanse them. But be sure to cleanse them. They are going to be marked.
Okay.
And when you get the relic on the right side or the left side, wherever you started, you're going to want to go ahead and do the other side. So your teammates are going to go through the other gate. And same thing as before. They're going to go through the gate while you're back here killing stuff. They're going to clear out the enemies that are through the portal. They're going to kill the gatekeeper that's on the other side of the portal. And they are going to grab the other relic. There will be 2 relics.
Defend it.
And as you can see, this conflux is starting to build here. You're going to want to defend that. At the same time, these minotaurs pretty much spawn non-stop up here, so have somebody up here with a strong void damage weapon to take them out. So again, my teammates are back there getting another shield. I'm just killing.
Only the minotaurs will sacrifice themselves into the
And don't want to let anything sacrifice themselves into that. Don't want to let it slow your progress. As you can see, the 2 relic symbols that are on the screen now moving all around like crazy. My teammates have both of the relics. So we're just going to keep defending here. And pretty soon the final boss will be making its appearance.
Gosh, I'm getting overloaded with minotaurs here. Alright, I got him. Ascendant shard? Yeah.
There you go. You'll know you're at the end of that part when you get something. I got a few more Ascendant shards. Alright, now here's the final boss part. Now this part takes probably just some of the most patience and just really good teamwork. Basically, you're going to have 2 teams of 3 One of the teams is going to be teleported and have to deal with the enemies on the other side. The other team of 3 is going to stay here and clear out harpies, or the souped up version of harpies called supplicants that come on this side to clear a path for the team when they get back. Now what happens is Atheon comes out, raises his hand, and basically the 3 people who are the furthest back get teleported. So you want to know who your 3 are that are going to get teleported. You're going to want to make sure they're standing all the way at the back, and that they are aware of what's going on. If everybody's just running up front, then nobody's going to be sure about who's getting teleported, and it's just going to make life just a whole lot harder on you guys trying to get through this thing. So make sure you have your team set up, make sure you know who's going through. So what happens on the other side, you will be destroying oracles. You have to destroy the oracles to get through this, guys. I played with a lot of teams. They don't want to destroy the oracles. They just want to run through the teleport part. You have to destroy the oracles. That's how you get the Times Vengeance that you can see there on the bottom left hand side of my screen. When Times Vengeance is up, you do bonus damage to Atheon. So with my gun right now, if I shoot him in his critical spot, I'm probably doing about 200 damage. When Times Vengeance is up, I'm doing about 1,000. So big difference here. As you can see, the self-revive with the Warlock here is just great. So know who your teams are. Back team getting teleported through. There will be 2 sides, guys. There is going to be the Venus side, which is the green side. There's going to be the Mars side, which is the brown side. Depending on which side your team is on, they need to let you know, because you need to open up the portal that corresponds to that side so they can get back out. So if they are on the Venus side, you will need to open up the right portal for them to get back out. If they are on the Mars or dirt or brown side, whatever you want to call it, you're going to need to open up the left portal so that they can get back out. If you do not open up that portal in a timely manner so that they can get back through, game over. You're restarting. If they don't kill an oracle in time, game over. You're restarting. If any group of 3 people all dies on one of the sides, game over. You are restarting this part. So again, this part can be very difficult, tedious to get through, but if you have a solid team, it's not so bad. These harpies, as I started to figure out later in the match, if you're standing on one of these pillars, because they do blow up, it makes it a whole lot easier. They're not going to come to the bottom of the pillar and blow up or anything. They're just going to come to the bottom of it, and they're going to look at you, and they're going to be like, hey, what are you doing up there? And be like, I'm hanging out on top of this pillar, and you can just go ahead and kill them pretty easily. So as you can see, Times Vengeance is on. When Times Vengeance is on, everybody needs to be shooting at this guy. Snipers are preferred. I got my teammates dying. Your supers are going to basically just continuously fill up for the whole time that Times Vengeance is on. However, I don't recommend using them. It is best to just go ahead and use a sniper rifle or something like that against them and hit his critical spot. As you can see, I was doing about 11,000 damage with my sniper. You're not going to do that with Golden Gun. It's going to be too risky to run up there with your Titan and try to smash them. So, you know, just hang on to your supers unless you're a Titan that gives everybody the light ability with your little bubble. Go ahead and use that. Everybody else, Warlocks, Hunters, save it. Just shoot them. Pull out a sniper rifle. Pull out your hand cannon. Pulse rifle. Whatever it is that you're using, shoot them. These harpies, if you find yourself on the ground with them, you just want to jump back. You can run up to them, jump back off of them, and they'll just go ahead and self-destruct. It does make it a little bit easier than standing there and shooting them, but it does also have a high risk factor involved in it. It is pretty tough to do without dying. So, as I said, best to just stand on one of these pillars like the one I am on here. Harpies will come up to you, look up at you, and you can just go ahead and take them out.
Coming, whoever's down.
So again, my team teleported. I'm going to pick up this guy really quick. I think they told us, yes, they are on the Mars side. So again, Mars is left, Venus is right. Got a teammate standing down there on the pad, opening this portal up so they can get back through it. Do not go through that portal if you are on the team that's defending out here. If you go through that portal, you're going to get marked. You're going to have to get cleansed. If you don't get cleansed, you're going to be blind. You're not going to be able to do anything. Life is going to suck for you. So if you're on this side of the gate, stay on this side of the gate. And be sure that your teammates are always telling you what side of the portal they're on or where they're at, Mars or Venus, as soon as they go through, so that you can move over there, start clearing out the supplicants, start getting that portal open, because as you can see, there are quite a bit of these things, guys, and you want to be on it with getting them cleared out. And if you're clearing them on the left side, that means they're building up over on the right side, and vice versa. So you want to make sure you have the time to get over there, make sure everything's dead so that your teammates can come through the portal in a worry-free zone where they don't have to worry about anything blowing up on them. See, they're destroying the oracles. I got the gate open. I'm going to jump up here in my spot, pull my sniper rifle out. As soon as Time's Vengeance is up, start trying to hit them in that critical spot as best as you can. I'm shooting at him. The 3 people who went through the gate before have come through the gate again, and they're running straight to the back so that they can get ready to get teleported again. We're all just doing damage to this guy as best as we can. He's almost dead. I think we might have to go one more time. Yep, one more time. Teammates are letting me know they're on the Mars side, so we're going to go ahead and stand on that plate, open that gate up, clear these guys out.
Shooting at me. Oh no, one just blew up.
Gates open, hop in my little spot, get ready for the Time's Vengeance, got my sniper out, throw a grenade there to stop the supplicants from coming up that way, throw a grenade that way to try to stop them, or at least slow them down from coming that way. Time's Vengeance is up. As you can see, he's still going to stand there for a few seconds, guys. So if you got those Harpies cleared out, that's your chance to really do some damage to him. He's just standing there. And there we go.
We got him.
Finished him off. And that is the Vault of Glass. Mission complete. As you can see, usually you would get a little loot there. I did get loot on this end boss before because I beat just only this part with some friends who had a save, so I didn't get anything there. But typically when you beat him at the end, you are going to get something. I got 2 things before. I ended up getting a scout rifle that did fire damage and something else. I don't remember what it was, but do get some extra loot there. This mission doesn't end. You are going to need to back out of it. I'm just going to go say hello to my friends really quick who died. Give them a little love. And do a little dance. Anyways, that is the Vault of Glass, you guys. Pretty quick. Did it, again, just in a little over an hour. There was a few spots there we could have made a whole lot less mistakes. If everybody would have known what was going on with the oracles, if we wouldn't have been going for that little bonus chest with the Gorgons. But that's alright. Still pretty quick. And again, you guys, this resets weekly along with the Nightfall Strike and the weekly Heroic Strike. So you can do this once a week. Try to get that raid gear and try to get yourself up to level 30. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching. Again, please follow me on Twitch. I am streaming weekly. usually anytime between like noon and 8 o'clock. If you follow me, you will get an alert. You can hop on, see what I'm doing, watch some Crucible matches, watch how to do those daily bounties and everything like that. But appreciate you guys watching. My Twitch, xfatal1 on Twitch, xfatal1 on YouTube. And thank you guys. See you later.